Oops. Hello. Hi. It's us again. It's witches. It's Marvel. It is what it is. Hello. Welcome back to Charmed Persons. Today it's Charmed Heroes. Hey, guess what? We have some announcements. This Thursday, the teenagers are still doing crazy stuff. It's Monster Heart's junior year, an actual another school year is almost over. As crazy as that sounds, these guys have existed for 3 whole real school terms. And they're almost seniors, which is absolutely insane. But that season is wrapping up, so make sure to catch up and then watch this Thursday. Sunday, Campaign 4. Faces are melting. Lesbianism. What else? Find out on Sunday.
And that's the same situation.
Every time.
They're not related.
Oh my god.
There was lesbianism around a melted face. Come see it. Come check it out. And then next Monday the 4th, May the 4th, Talk With Me is back with a very, very special one-shot spectacular. Matt and Eric have been building a world kind of and maps and characters for weeks now, and it's gonna happen and things are gonna exist, and I can't wait to see it. Matt, can you give us a teaser or anything?
Yeah, Eric and I have labored for literally minutes building this thing out, and I think ultimately our effort is going to be the reward in a beautiful, incredible level 21 shot on Monday.
That's right, it's level 20. I think it's also... No, I don't want to say anything else. You're going to have to tune in Monday. And then, hey, special note about this show, the show that you're about to watch right now. We will be back in 2 weeks, not on Monday. No. We're switching to Tuesdays for the rest of the season. I believe.
Is that
well, we'll be okay. Maybe it's just the next 2 Tuesdays. The important thing is the next session will be in 2 weeks and 1 day. And if you're like, hey, that's a lot for me to remember, guess what? We have social media. It's CharmedPersons on Instagram and Blue Sky and Twitch, which I think that's where we are right now. And then on Twitch, which I just said, if you do ! Discord in that chat, Charmed Family is our Discord server. And we talk on there, the cast chats during the episode, sending each other wildly inappropriate memes. And that is offset by sometimes we post pictures of our pets. That's always my selling point. Okay. All that being said, let's jump into this week's episode of Salem Academy. Last week, we started the school term at the Salem Academy of the Arcane, located sort of within Salem, Massachusetts. We met all of our students. We have Ophelia, Willow, Paulina, Jude, and Philly came together as a new coven, navigating the complexities of a college environment with magic. Classes were attended, sort of, by some of you. There was a lot of excitement about beginnings, especially for new students. This all culminated in a party thrown by a former coven member of Ophelia's named Victoria, which started out great and then ended with another student that Ophelia also knows named Mackenzie stumbling in, looking bloody, scraped up and broken, and lighting herself on fire. So, that is where we are picking up.
Casual.
Yeah. Right in the immediate aftermath. What we see is from the view of the audience, not necessarily the view of each of you. We see flashes of moments. We see the blaze of fire. The audience just hears the roar of that for a split second. Mackenzie is almost doubled over in a scream that we can't hear. We see Ophelia's face frozen in horror. The other group is not relaxing, what am I saying? The other group reacting to this at a distance. Suddenly, there is a flash of green light, and space-time freezes. A voice rings out as the appearance of Dr. Strange, the headmaster of the Salem Academy, materializes. He is joined by the ghostly figure, Professor Agatha Harkness, and another figure who I don't think you guys have been able to meet yet, but I will show you what he looks like. This is the professor who teaches Pact Magic, who some of you are enrolled in that class. This is Damon Hellstrom. A lithe, tall man who has fire for hair, essentially, and a sigil burned, a pentagram burned into his chest. They converge on Mackenzie. Everyone else is frozen. Mackenzie herself is also frozen. The flames stopped mid-motion. None of you can really react at this point. The professors hurriedly talk to one another. Agatha is over Strange's shoulder, constantly whispering in his ear. Damon is furiously trying to contain the fire. Suddenly, in another flash of green, you all find yourselves back in your respective dorm rooms. It's an odd, dissonant feeling of being in absolute chaos, not having control of your bodies, and then suddenly just being surrounded by complete calm. A moment passes, and then you all hear in your heads a message from Dr. Strange letting you know that the situation is being handled by the professors, and they will have more information to share in the morning. For now, they do not want any of you to leave the dorms. And he again reassures you that more information will be shared. You are all back in your separate dorm rooms. You can reconvene in your shared common room space if you choose. But as you all regain control of your bodies, rain is starting to pick up outside, and time is now yours.
I think that Jude would immediately rush out to the common room.
I think Polly's not far behind, but she's like dragging her mattress into the common room. Like she's not sleeping in her dorm alone.
Not tonight, not tonight.
Oh, that's so funny.
And she sees, I almost called you Steve. Jude, thank you. I was like, not Steve. Jude there, and is like, well, I don't think any of us should sleep alone. Maybe I don't want to sleep alone.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sleep in here. It's at least closer to you, okay? So.
Yeah, let me help you. He walks over and just like grabs the mattress and puts it over. And...
Thanks.
Yeah. Hey, are we all gonna talk about this or what? He kind of just says like loud enough that hopefully people hear.
Your voice echoes throughout the high ceilinged space of your shared common room.
I mean, is there a door from my room out, or does it have to go through the common room to leave?
No. So there's like your front door, which would like exit out into like the dorm building proper. And then like within your dorm, there's like a panel of wood like on the back of the room where that exits. That would gain you access to the common room itself.
I think the only way out of our common room is through one of our rooms, right? Like the only access to the common room is through our rooms.
Yeah. It's supposed to be your space that like really only you guys inhabit.
Hello?
I think Willow would make her way in there cautiously. I'm gonna use Sense Supernatural and just like kind of keep that up, just like truly as like a guard of like anything could be around.
You hold on one second. Actually, I might have that in front of me. I'm looking up this said supernatural because you might.
I've got it up if you need it.
Oh, I have it in front of me. Hmm. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay. Just precautionary.
Actually, can you go ahead and make an ego check?
Ah.
This is combat. This is a combat check. This is not a non-combat.
What?
Okay.
Combat?
Does it? What?
Oh my god.
No,
It's not actually combat, but it is like
I
a.
know. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Roll, please. Hello. Hold on.
You're good.
Here we go. You said an ego check?
Yeah,
Oh shit, a 17, and it's a fantastic success.
it is a fantastic success. That's fucking incredible.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Nice.
you sense specifically something coming from Jude.
Oh no!
But that's it.
Cool.
It literally says on a fantastic success they can identify if the target is cursed or demonic.
I literally
So
was
that's why that
reading. I
matters.
was reading the ability, and you said, "Actually, can you roll a check for me?" And I went, "Fuck."
Oh,
But that's it. You don't get anything more specific than that. But you do. It's almost like as you. I like to think. Correct me if I'm wrong, Emily. That Willow's powers, because she is a green witch, that there is always a kind of tinge of earthiness to her magic, even if it's not actually being used in a practical sense. I think that what normally is to maybe something that only Willow can smell whenever she casts a spell, which is like the smell of like nice, rich earth. Whenever this is cast, whenever your senses ping this on Jude, it's as if like the ground is immediately like burnt. Like that's kind of the scent that
Yeah.
hits.
I would say it's very similar to that, except I went with more like water elemental stuff.
Oh, great. Yeah.
Or like it's really similar to what you said, but it's like wet, like that smell of like just damp,
Like moldy damp. Yeah.
standing water. You know, like
Yes, absolutely. It's something is wrong with the normal way. But yeah, that's what you do perceive that.
so I would sneak in, I would go or ease into the common room with my blankie and my pillow, assuming we were staying there, and sit as far away from Jude as possible and just like not take my eyes off him.
Great.
Oh.
Ophelia,
I
Philly.
feel like I am like immediately when I'm teleported back to the room, I'm like moving towards the door. Like I'm going to go out, but I think my hand is like on the doorknob as Jude is like, "Hello, is anyone coming?" And she like hesitates. And then after a bit of a delay and like a fight with herself, she goes into the common room instead. And just kind of leans against the wall, doesn't sit, like leans against the wall with her arms crossed.
Is that how every party ends?
No.
That's good.
Who was that? Does anybody know who that was?
Yeah, she was in my coven last year. So.
What?
So you like know her?
Yeah, I can't sit here. I can't stay here.
The headmaster told us to.
Jude stands up. All right, let's go.
What? No, we're not allowed.
Says who?
The headmaster.
What did he say exactly?
He said, I mean, at least in my head, I heard the teachers are handling it, so everybody stay in your dorms.
He said
Pretty
that
sure
the
he said
teacher.
that exactly.
I'm pretty sure word for word he said that we ask that you stay in your dorms. We can politely say no.
I mean, what are we gonna do when we leave? Doctor Strange is there. What are we gonna do?
Listen, I barely met you guys, and I'd do anything for you. Okay, this was a member of Ophelia's coven.
Just seems a little weird that you want us to leave so bad.
What?
Is there something you need to tell everybody?
What? What did I do?
Look, I don't know. I know we're all still learning our powers, and I don't know what it means exactly. But something's off with you, and you're not being honest.
What are you talking about? Tell me where I'm lying to you, and I'll be honest.
There's something about you that's like supernatural.
I mean, there's something about all of us that's supernatural.
Yeah.
Well, but not like that. I don't know how to explain it. It's sort of just a feeling I get that something's off.
Look, I know that it was a hard time, and I know that I was the one who said we should go, and if we don't feel comfortable going, we should go.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know
What's going on, Jude?
I don't know. I don't know what she's saying. If she could pinpoint exactly what she means by off, maybe I could defend myself. But as of right now, I don't know what's being said about me. Like, I'm just being told that I'm off. I don't know what that means. What do you mean?
Can I have heightened senses too, which
Okay.
says
Ooh.
there's they can even listen to the heartbeat of a person in the same room to see if they are lying. Although this is as reliable as a traditional lie detector, far from 100% and not admissible in court. So
Okay.
I'll leave that to the GM there to define.
What are you
but maybe she just sort
specifically-
of like hones in on his denial. Like, does he seem genuine? Because I think, and I would say that she wants to believe him because he backed her up and was like willing to. So she wants to believe him. That may lean into one way or another.
I mean, how do I put this? So Jude is basically saying, correct me if I'm wrong, Zach, that he doesn't know like anything about the situation, that like he is not implicated. Like that's mostly what you're trying to get across. Is that correct?
Yeah, Jude is trying to get across that he was genuinely trying to help Ophelia. He doesn't know what happened with Mackenzie, but
I think yeah. I think I get what I get it. Okay. I would say, Kelsey, that you would pick up that it's kind of a half. It's a kind of a half truth.
Yep.
You're getting like that the intention isn't necessarily
Like malicious. Yeah.
but it's not entirely selfless.
if you will, I think with heightened senses, it's kind of fun if you listen in, almost expecting maybe to hear like, because I don't know, Ophelia
Like
kind
a
of
heightened heartbeat.
yeah,
or
kind of.
something.
It has the vibe that she's like, I want to believe him, but I don't think I'm going to. And so you like zoom into the heartbeat, and it's actually a pretty calm heartbeat.
Okay.
But then you like, with the heightened senses, you like look at him, and there's beads of sweat like coming down his
Interesting.
temple,
Ooh,
and so it's
okay.
like he is calm, but he's sweating, and he's like,
If anyone's seen the movie, the TV show Psych, I feel like it's like that. She's like, shoo,
yeah.
Looking at the
I love
thing.
Psych. Yeah.
and then zooms out.
Listen,
Listen.
yeah.
I got it, Jude. We are all probably hiding shit. Okay, that's exactly how it goes. But we need to stick together right now because there's stuff out there that I have not seen before, and it's really fucked up. And we can handle whatever this is later, Willow. I'm not saying that your intuition is wrong. I'm just saying now is not the time. So, are we going or are we staying?
I just don't know what we'll do if we leave.
I just want to get more information. I don't
we
trust
at
that
the
they're
very
going to give us
least
the
can
full story.
Get some answers, and before you decide, Willow, I just want to say, even if there is something off about me, I have no ill will towards you and the rest of the gang. None at all. Okay? I have no ill will towards anybody.
Look, I'm not. I don't want to be alone. So if y'all are going, I'll go. But
I understand what Doctor Strange is saying, but we're adults. This isn't high school.
We'll just go and do a little reconnaissance and come right back. No engagement, no anything. Just stay quiet and see what we can find out.
Yeah.
Okay. So you all are in agreement that you're going to go back to essentially the scene of the crime?
At least close.
I would say
Michael's like, fuck.
Can't just
Fuck.
I planned for this being a possibility, just not immediately. Yeah, you would know that the closest way to get to this place is, so like I said, the common room situation is kind of like a magical in-between space. The dorms are like physical locations that are fixed. They're
Oh my god, you can
point.
kind of like teleport across campus by going to your friend's dorm.
Yeah.
Like that's
Kind
that's
of, yeah.
fun. Yeah.
You would know that Victoria, it was her kind of common space that this party was taking place on, her dorm is in the same building as Ophelia's. She's on a different floor. I'm gonna say Ophelia's like on the second floor, and then Victoria's probably like on the fourth, and that's probably like as tall as the building gets.
I
'cause
forgot
it's,
this happened in a
very
common
New
room
Englandy.
Yep.
Yeah.
that had been
That's where
like
the party was being held.
magically expanded.
Yep.
Oh man, okay.
So that would be the.
So
that
I
would
could
be,
let them all into my room, and then we can
You could. You sure
zap.
could.
Zip zap zap our way
Zip, zap,
upstairs.
zop. up there.
Absolutely not. You need to mute yourself for 30 seconds or more. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks, everyone.
All right. Well, I mean, I don't want to invite myself
No,
over, but
it's no big deal. Still open the door, and it's I don't know. I haven't really thought about this, to be honest. I feel like it's fairly sparse. I don't think she has a ton of stuff. I think she's got some well-loved books. I think it's kind of it. Maybe a quilt that's her own, but it's not like overly decorated or anything crazy like that. Doesn't seem to have a ton of personal effects. But she'll just open the door and walk right through, and then open the door to the hall and maybe lead the way, just quietly. Even if we
Okay.
could just get up one more floor to like listen a little, I don't know.
Probably wouldn't be able to hear anything from a full floor down.
Yeah, up the stairwell.
Yeah, okay. First, I am going to. Oh, goodness. This is different. Okay. First of all, can I.
Sorry,
can this
Michael!
No. This is great. Can I really quick. Hold on. Ophelia. Polly. Willow. Jude. Philly.
I don't
get
like this.
all of-
This is like a turn order type shit.
Can I get all of your ranks again? I think Ophelia's a rank 3. I think Jude is also a rank 3.
I actually, because of our conversation at the top of session 1, I lowered it to a 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless you think.
Polly, what's your rank?
2.
Willow?
2.
Are you Philly?
1.
Of course.
Oh no!
No. That's gonna be.
Oh, that's right. He's a second year student, but only rank 1 because he didn't do any classes.
Didn't do anything. Yeah. Okay. So that
Perfect.
means so.
Oh my god, I never break the rule. I feel so good.
That's really crazy. So 13. Oh,
Polly
let's get
still
the
has
calculator
her
out.
little unicorn
Oh,
stuffed animal she's bringing with her.
Oh my god! You're like,
She's like clutching it, like this is a bad idea.
okay.
Okay. Can all of you please make non-combat agility checks for me, please?
Can I give myself an edge if I fly?
No, but
Okay.
I will say this. This is something that I keep forgetting to bring up because I always forget it. The rules state that your rank indicates how many rerolls you get per day. So if you're like rank 3, you can reroll 3 of your die a day. 2, blah, blah,
Nice.
blah, blah, blah. 1 is 1. So you can use it on that.
Okay, cool.
Do you want us to shout it out?
Yes, please. Let's start with Ophelia. What did you get?
I got a 15.
Okay. Polly.
14.
Willow.
11.
Okay. Jude.
Just out of curiosity, when you say 1 per day or 2 per day or per rank, is that per day in game? Or
I've come back and forth about this. I think just because of the way that we are telling the story, and it's not so much like a day and then a rest and a day and then a rest. I'm gonna say like my like homebrew rule is like per session you can do this.
that is what I
many
thought,
times.
and so
I like it.
therefore 9.
Okay.
Therefore,
And Philly.
Fantastic 17.
Oh, you sneaky bitch! We thought Philly wasn't even coming.
Amazing.
and all of
Okay,
a sudden
yeah.
we don't think he's coming because he's so quiet.
3 out of the 5 of you pass, and with a fantastic, I'm going to say that counts for another one of you. So 4 out of 5.
thank
You
God.
all manage to
Daisy.
sneak out. There's a cat. You can hear kind of as you pass through the halls, you can hear like murmurings of like other students occasionally that were either at the party having conversation. You can also tell that like word is being spread, like as it naturally would, something like this happening. So you can hear like some concerned mumblings throughout the halls. But you all are really the only ones that are out and about as you make your way out of Ophelia's dorm room, up through a stairwell, and up 2 more flights. As you reach the top, Jude's foot kind of catches on one of the stairs, and I think Philly just stops him just short of making a good amount of noise. But with that kind of success, I'm going to say you guys could get up to, you can see as you're like in the stairwell, you can see down the hall, and the door to Victoria's room is open. There are different people kind of filtering in and out. But you can hear not anything specific, but you can hear voices coming from that space. If you wanted to get further, you can. I'll let the numbers that you rolled ride if you want to get closer to hear specifically what they're saying.
Came this far.
Okay. As a group, you make your way closer towards the open door. It doesn't sound, you can very clearly hear like very agitated voice of Agatha kind of berating somebody. And then you can also hear like a couple people are kind of crying, maybe someone, Victoria, it sounds like. And yeah, I think as you get close, sorry, I was not prepared for you guys doing this just yet. You can hear Professor Harkness being like, for God's sakes, check it again. That can't possibly be what it is. And then you hear a male voice who you presume to be Damon. His last name is Hellstrom because this was a character created in the 70s and they weren't subtle with how they named them. Damon Hellstrom is like, know what this is. This is most 100%. Well, it can't be. So check it again.
And maybe at this point, Ophelia's like, okay, we got, like, it's too close. It's too close.
You can hear another voice, which sounds like those of you that have been taking Willow and Polly would for sure know this to be the voice of Professor Kale. Seems to be comforting Victoria, and just kind of they're having a discussion about like what Victoria saw. It seems like that's kind of Professor Kale is mostly trying to calm her down. But I mean, you guys left right after this happened, so like it's an active investigation.
Yep.
We should get back. There's nothing more we can get here.
Okay.
To creep back down.
If you, I'm gonna throw this out as well. You don't know, necessarily, if this is already being investigated, but Kelsey, you would also know where Mackenzie's like dorm is.
Is it in this building too?
It's not in this building because
Okay.
I said last time that she was running from across
that's right.
campus or running from like across the
That's
quad.
right.
It is in a different building, but it would be like, I would say probably take you all like not even 5-10 minutes to walk there. I was like, probably more like 10 if you're trying to be like super stealthy.
What classes would that be near? Like, if we decided to like, as we're walking back to or sneaking back to our common room, I'd be wondering like, does it make sense to maybe have someone try to sneak by tomorrow, amidst classes, assuming classes are back on as normal, to try and make it less suspicious?
Well, this happened on a Friday night, so you guys wouldn't have classes in the next couple of days.
Gotcha.
But I would say it's kind of like it's like you have, the way this is kind of in my mind is like, it's kind of like an oval, and there's like 3 dorm buildings, kind of like there's one at the top and then kind of another one and then another one, like kind of facing each other. And then if you would go like further south necessarily, that's where like the academic buildings would be. So kind of anything, and same with like the library. So like anything actually student related, you would need to pass that building in order to go to the library, which is open at all hours.
So as we get closer and maybe we're farther away from being spotted, or maybe when we get back.
Sorry, I feel like I'm not giving you guys like I'm just like, this is what I think is going on right now.
You're good,
Oh,
Michael.
you're
That's good.
That's great.
So to that,
Well, knowing it's by the library, if we get caught, we can say that we were going to the library.
Yeah, you can say that. It's up to the whoever catches, someone catches you if they believe you or not.
well,
As we
But
get
yeah,
back,
you could. Yeah, you
maybe
totally
she's
could.
like, I know. Sorry, guys. That was
don't be sorry.
stupid.
What? No, Let me talk to Professor Hailstrom. I mean,
Right now?
On Monday?
yeah. I mean, maybe I can try to see. I don't know. I've taken his class, and he might be interested in talking to me. So
Yeah. I mean, I guess we just gotta wait to see what they tell us on Monday, because they're gonna tell us something, or tomorrow, or whenever it is that they decide to tell us something.
do you think there'd be someone over there right now?
Over where? At
Mackenzie's,
her
yeah.
dorm?
I think
I
the
don't know.
longer we wait, the less likely it is that there's going to be anything there that's helpful.
It's a good call.
I'm sure there's people there already, and if not, then we have not a lot of time before there are people, and we can't get in there. So I think we either go in now or never.
I just don't know if we're smarter than Doctor Strange, and I feel like he would have thought to look in the student's dorm room.
You
That's
don't
what
think
I
you're
was
smarter
saying.
than Doctor Strange?
No. Do you?
Well, then why did we leave our rooms?
Yeah. That's what I was
She was
saying.
my
Teachers were
friend.
handling this.
So
Yeah.
let's get some information. I mean,
You're right.
So
we're
you want to
saying
go?
things to. I just want to know what we're doing, what we're trying to do. Because
We're
if
going.
we're trying to get information, then we need to go get information.
Let's do it.
That's not what I was saying, but if I
Listen, I know
She
that
says
this is
under
a
her
lot
breath
to
as we
ask.
walk away. Sorry.
Yeah, listen, I
That's
know
not what
this
I
is a lot
meant.
to ask. I know it's stupid, and I know it doesn't make any sense. But I don't want to put you all at risk. But you're kind of the only ones that I can turn to, because that's kind of what a coven is for, I think. So
It's. I mean, I don't want to patronize, but it's not stupid, and I'm all for it.
I just want to know what happened, because I'm worried that they're gonna try and hide it. If it's serious, they're gonna try to hide it to protect us or whatever. But
Yeah, no, I want to find out what it is too, because I just want to know.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you all are decided. Yeah, I'm still gonna let that not stealth check, the agility check ride. Seems like the professors are pretty also concerned with this space right now, so you've already kind of gotten as close to the immediate threat of being perceived. Before you dip out back into the stairwell, you go down all 4 flights, off of a side door, You're cutting through the sort of center of this quad. It's really late. It's past midnight at this point. The eerie thing is that you can see that news is really starting to spread. You see a bunch of lights on throughout the different dorms out here. This is very clearly being spread at this point. But you head on over. You follow Ophelia's lead as you head to the storm. I want to know what is going through Ophelia's mind as you get into the building and as you climb. I would say Mackenzie's room is probably on, like, let's say the second floor. So as you are climbing this one stairwell, going back to a room that you've probably visited before, but haven't had the chance to yet this semester, what's going through your head?
It's like cutting back and forth between, moments from last year that were very light or casual and, laughing over a book or, complaining about an assignment, and then like cutting between that and the face of her when she stared at her and said, "Make it stop," right? Like, it's just kind of cutting between these things. So she remembers her as she was and then sees that her face in that moment, and the adrenaline is really high, and she feels like crazy and foolish and like just doesn't know why she needs to know, but there's something about it that it's like pulling her forward. She's gotta get there. She's gotta see it. She has to know with her own eyes.
As you're climbing the stairwell, you start to notice there's signs of Mackenzie having left. You can see as you reach kind of the first landing point on the stairwell, there's a really dark pool of blood that is starting to dry, so it's just kind of a little tacky, the position of this. And then you can kind of see that there's a smaller trail leading up the stairs, or you can surmise from that this is probably where she initially fell, and you remember seeing that her foot was at like a 90-degree angle, so this is probably where that impact happened. However, she very clearly, obviously, kept going, and so you can see the trail keeps going as you go up to the second floor, it's pretty obvious which is her room. Her door is wide open, but there doesn't seem to be anybody out right now. Do you all make your way to her dorm room? I'm seeing, okay.
Yeah.
I think Polly stays in the doorway. I don't think she can quite bring herself to enter.
Okay. Polly's maybe on lookout. She's
watching them. She's not actually
great,
on lookout,
amazing,
but
amazing.
She just can't go in.
As a group, you approach the dorm room.
God, Polly's looking out. Polly.
The four of you go in to the dorm itself. Polly's staying on the outskirts of it, and it's pretty much a total mess. There are papers scattered everywhere. It looks like whenever she left the dorm, that the door was like, she basically just walked, not through the door, but she just kind of powered her way through it, and it's like off its hinges slightly. It looks like she might not have left this dorm in the past couple of days. It's looks lived in. There's like takeout food wrappers on the floor. And yeah, I guess if you guys are searching for something, go ahead and make vigilance checks for me. Kelsey, I believe your power that you cast earlier, the heightened senses, I think that gives you an edge on vigilance checks.
Let's
a double
see.
edge, perhaps?
Double edge? What does that mean? Double edge on vigilance.
Double edge means you can re-roll twice.
Whoa. And that's re-roll specific dice. Like specific die?
You can re-roll. I guess you could also re-roll the same die twice if you just really hated it, but you can,
Cool. Okay, so
I got an 11.
Okay.
Out of 11's too much.
I got a 14. Philly is kind of enthusiastically searching, just like
Okay, nice.
the
That's-
most involved
yeah,
he's ever
damn.
been.
He has a mission. I got a 15.
Okay.
Again.
Sweet.
I re-rolled one and then it got worse, and so I re-rolled that one. Yeah, so.
Okay. Jude, what did you get?
I rolled an 8.
Okay. And then let's see, that was Willow. You were the last one.
An 11.
Okay, wow. I think the mess of things really distracts a lot of you. You spend a lot of time just kind of sifting through the scattered papers. Her textbooks don't really seem to be open. Like she hasn't really been. If there's, you guys know that you have had homework. Those of you that have been going to class, doesn't look like she's really been doing any of that. So that's kind of what preoccupies most of you. However, Philly, of all people, as you are kind of taking a moment to step back, you're seeing your fellow coven members searching around. There's one place that they seem to be... haven't checked yet. Sorry, I said that weird. But you feel kind of a instinctual gut feeling. You go to where you know the bathroom to be, open the door, and on the floor, in what seems to be written in like, actually it's not even written, it's a formation of this like dark red, almost black sand, that is in this shape.
What the heck?
There are candles that have been lit, that are sitting on the sink, and the mirror right above it has been smashed. You can tell that the sigil has been a little messed up, in what looks like a sprint out.
Philly is not going to mention this to anyone for now. Trying to be as trying to get in the way so no one can really see it. But is going to inspect this closer. Do we know what this means, or what kind of sigil this is, or what magic was performed here?
Sure. Go ahead and make a logic check for me, non-combat.
Nice. I'm actually good at that.
Oh, nice.
14.
Okay. You don't know specifically what it is. You get the feeling that this is. Hold on, I have a ranking of how much you guys figured stuff out.
Ooh, I love that.
You know that this is some kind of obscure, demonic of magic of some nature. I would say that, yeah, that's pretty much all you know, is that it's definitely demonic in origin. But yeah.
I kneel down next to it. I don't want to disturb it in any way, but I kneel down next to it.
Okay.
And I whisper out loud, Chthon.
What?
I'm fairly certain that my husband told you all to be remaining in your dorms.
Oh no.
You hear a voice from behind you. Polly, it's right behind you.
She screams.
You see behind you someone that none of you have actually met just yet.
Oh my god.
You see a beautiful woman in these kind of very elaborate purple and dark purple tattered dress with various sigils kind of all over the place. This is Professor Clea Strange.
I don't
White
think we see it.
hair, intricate. Oh,
Did you-
why can't it should?
Also, we never saw Damon earlier either.
Oh,
I wasn't sure if that was just me, but the
We
second
did
time
see
I was
we
like,
did see the mysterious sigil though.
We did see the
yes,
sigil.
yes,
ah, okay.
and I see Aurora.
What about that?
Ah, Clea!
Damn.
That's Clea.
I've never seen something
Holy
more
shit.
clear.
What?
Hottie with a body.
Queen?
Thighs,
You see, she's wearing this kind of like intricate like cape that has like a mantle on it that is kind of like constantly like it's shifting a little bit, like the cape is alive.
Damn.
She's cool.
Wait, can we see Damon from earlier? Because I really want to
Oh
see
yeah,
it. I thought
Damon
he
looks
looked-
even.
Yeah.
Damon's is even crazier.
What?
In my defense, okay, I want to specify this is like the only picture that I could like properly find of this character. This says nothing. I was forced into this.
Who sports did this?
Oh!
Michael, sure.
That's his
was
picture on the Wikipedia.
Forced
Okay,
into it.
that's what it is.
He seems chill to me.
Yeah.
My dog got upset from my screaming.
Amazing.
You would agree.
Thank you.
That's
Oh, God.
hilarious.
Yes.
That's incredible.
But yes, this woman behind looks pretty steely. I think all of
How
you are
does
aware
it
that this
move?
is. I think all of you are aware that this is going to be an active crime soon.
I draw the symbol. I take out something in my bag and draw the symbol.
Okay. As Philly's doing that, if you leave now, I won't exactly tell my husband that this is being tampered with. Not immediately.
Colin starts to
yeah.
back down the hallway.
Sorry. Guys, starts to walk away. Doesn't really know what else to say.
As you're walking away, she out loud is going, Paulina, Dina, Coralina, Willow, Honey, Ophelia, Ames, Julian, Cross.
I turn around. I'm like, it's my fault. Don't blame them.
Elaborate.
It's my fault. I decided to come here, and they came because they're my coven, and they're great at what they do.
It was a
Quite
choice.
touching.
She was in my coven last year. I just wanted to.
We were just helping a
Awesome.
friend who was concerned about a
I
friend.
understand the impulse of wanting to look out for one's own. But you will leave, and you'll go back to your dorms.
Yeah.
And stay there. And as Philly passes her, and you will show up to my class next time that I hold it.
What class do you teach again?
Magic through the multiverse.
Before I left, if I had a chance where I thought no one would see me, I'm going to destroy the sigil.
What the hell?
Okay. Okay. That would have happened before. I'm gonna say make a
What is Matt up to?
make
Matt
a
is being Matt.
make a non-combat agility check.
That's Matty.
Okay.
Matt's up to Matt.
Billy is
Yeah,
Billy.
with it, I'm gonna say with an edge because you are out of eyeline. Oh god, I have to look up what the fuck is her character sheet. Oh my god.
We've broken Michael already.
Twice.
I love it.
Alright.
Fantastic 15 is my result.
Oh!
Yeah.
Honestly, this is good. The other seasons have
Okay.
gone too smoothly for him.
Fantastic 15. Okay, so her defense score is a 16, so you just miss it.
Uh-oh.
But it is a fantastic success. So
I win.
Smudge it a little bit.
So I.
Well, it's only a fantastic success if it's a success, right?
because it's a fantastic roll, it's kind of the way that it's like I think they call it a fantastic failure, where it's like you don't do it successfully. It's like a no but situation.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So we're something.
Not a yes and, but a no but.
But here's a little something.
Yeah.
Troubles.
I'm gonna say you managed to like mess it up a bit. Not fully not fully obscure it, but you definitely like remove a good amount of it. But so you don't fully complete it, but she does not notice you do it.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
I leave.
Okay. You all head back to your dorms. She is watching you the entire time.
Yeah.
The last of you that are walking down the hall would see she kind of closes her eyes and this like purple transparent eye appears like on the center of her chest, and she begins kind of mumbling something as she's casting some kind of spell.
Good.
But as the rest of you make your way, I'm assuming, are you guys going back to your dorms now?
Yes.
Okay.
That's where Polly's walking.
Are there any conversations that
What
you
a
all
waste.
have on the way there? Or I'm going to say for the remainder of the evening.
I'm looking at one person in particular to see if.
None of the rest of you noticed. None of the rest of you saw any of this.
I know. I want to know if he's.
I'm really tired. I'm hitting the sack.
Oh.
Okay. Okay,
Okay,
Philly goes back to bed.
On our way into, like, if everyone's going to sleep,
Yeah.
Ophelia would kind of pull Jude's sleeve a little bit and just be like, "Hey, I'm really sorry if I got you in trouble, but thank you for backing me up."
Yeah, of course. I mean, we're a team, right?
Right.
And you know, you
Oh, yep.
you had my back. You might not have known it, but you did.
Look, I know a lot of people here have a lot of things that they want to hide, but your coven is supposed to be a place to feel safe to air it out. So, I'm not telling you to say anything, and I'm not telling you to do anything, but we're here if you need us.
Yeah, ditto. Are we really gonna all sleep in the common room?
I'm not,
Okay.
but I think it looks like some people are, so.
Are we all sleeping in the common room, guys?
Are we not?
I'm not.
I'm already in my room.
Oh.
Polly just slowly gets her mattress. and
No.
sleeps there.
I'll sleep out here too. I don't want to sleep alone.
Okay,
Yeah.
that'd be nice. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Fine.
I'm gonna go get my mattress.
Ophelia,
Polly-
get your pillow.
Runs into her
You-
room and gets like 3 more stuffed animals, and then like comes and like.
I think
just
that
kills
Julian
them
puts
all.
his mattress like in his door frame, so he's like laying halfway in between his. So it's like he's in his room kind of, but he's like right there with everybody.
Night comes. It's been a long day. You all find sleep. I'm gonna go on ahead and say the next morning, pretty bright and early, actually. Willow gets there's a knock on your door. I'm gonna say this is probably like 8:30, 8:45 in the morning. I don't know if you would be up at this
Oh
point.
yeah. Yeah.
It's a Saturday, bitch.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, bitch! Early riser!
Yeah,
She's
so
been
there's a knock.
up. She's been up like journaling about her plants and stuff for a while, tracking their growth and giving them some water.
Yeah.
Oh, have I been I turned my gain up last night for a random thing. Have I been so loud this whole time?
No, not to me.
Oh, okay, cool.
Do you answer the door, I'm assuming?
Cautiously, yeah. Like if there's like if there were a chain, she would like open it without unlocking. You know what I mean?
I'm just realizing that you guys probably didn't see any of the NPC handouts that I was showing last session, and that's amazing.
We got a couple of them.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's awesome.
We got Aurora and we got
And Kale.
and
Jennifer
Kale.
Kale.
Yeah.
And Agatha.
Oh, you did get Kale.
And Agatha.
So, and Agatha. Okay, so those are the ones I think that you had. Okay, great.
Great.
Well, you would see, funnily enough, as you open the door, you do see Professor Jennifer Kale standing there. She's in kind of
such a
this
queen.
like, she's in this like, kind of like, they're like work, like a work jumpsuit kind of thing, like for gardening, but it is pink. Hi, Willow, I hope I wasn't waking you. I know it's early.
Oh, no. Sorry, Professor Kale. Come in. Come in.
Oh, no, I don't need to come in. Fascinating space. Would you please like to join me in the Arbitorium? I'm making something to help with... Oh gosh, what the fuck is her... Da-da-da-da. Hold on. Miss Woodrow, and that's Mackenzie. I'm making something with Miss Woodrow, and I would like your... Oh, and Miss... I'm gonna call her Paulina. That is her name, yes?
Who?
Polly?
Oh, yeah.
If you wouldn't mind getting her as well, I would really appreciate it.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, I'll be right back. She like closes the door and then just goes to like the panel of wood to the common room and just goes, Polly!
Who? Who's there?
I'll
your stuffed
peek
animals.
my head in. Sorry. Come here.
Oh. What? Okay. What is it? What's up?
Professor Kale needs our help.
Oh. She looks down at her like PJs. Can I change?
I assume so.
Okay. Just like 5 minutes. She'll like
All right.
scurry back and like try to like move the mattress and be like, no, I'll get it later, and then run back into her room.
I think I think Willow would like go back into her room and like crack the door open because she's already like up and ready, and she would just look at Professor Kale and say, well, she's gonna be just a minute, but if you have, do you want to see some of my plants?
Sure. Why not?
And I like take her through my plants and probably go like way too into detail about like, well, this leaf right here, this just sprouted this morning, and I think it's growing nicely, and this one over here's got a new growth too. And I would just like,
she is like kind of, yeah, she is like kind of, she is asking you like clarifying questions. She's showing interest.
okay.
Yeah, I think at this point is probably when Polly gets her stuff ready.
Yeah, she comes out and she's the kind of person that like collects like various cards for any situation just in case she would need them. And so she has two, because Ophelia stayed in the common room, correct, Kelsey? So she has two thank you cards that she scribbled quick notes, and she leaves one on top of both Jude and Ophelia, which is like a quick note of like, thanks for keeping me company last night, I was pretty spooked. Okay, thanks, bye. And then she just like leaves those next to their little sleeping areas and then scurries into the room.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, Professor Kale looks at you. All right, hope you are prepared to get your fingers a little bit dirty.
Always.
You two have shown remarkable aptitude for freshmen, and I would like to invite you to help create some healing balms for Miss Woodrow.
I'm a sophomore, but thank you.
Then why weren't you taking my classes last year?
Oh, I guess I didn't really know what I was doing yet.
Don't worry about it. Okay, well, it's...
So she's alive? I don't know if that's insensitive to ask, but I kind of just assumed she was
It's not
dead.
insensitive. She's alive. Let's walk and talk. She
Okay.
kind of ushers you through. You guys are going down the stairs, exiting into like into the quad in the morning. It's bright. It's actually like a really beautiful morning. Very dewy, like flowers are... It just has no indication of the trauma of what happened night before. and she's kind of just taking you in the direction that you all know to be where her classes are in the Arbitorium. She's going to be, well, I can't make any promises, but she is stable. Dr. Strange, it's pretty remarkable that we have someone who's both a master of magic and medicine here with us. She's in a magically induced coma, but
Oh.
we're all working around the clock to, do our best and fix her.
Yeah, whatever I can do to help. Whatever we can
What
do
does
to help.
what does that mean? What's wrong with her?
Well, I mean, I was told that you all were there at the party, right? Girl lights
Yeah.
herself on fire. You can't exactly just bounce back from that. So,
Well, yeah, but obviously, but why did she? What's going on?
oh, well, that is classified.
Understood.
I'm sorry. You're great students, but you don't get a free pass to all the behind-the-scenes information.
Should we be worried that we're gonna light ourselves on fire?
Okay, here's what I can tell you. We don't believe that the rest of you are in any immediate danger.
Okay.
Look, safest place really on, this side of the... I'm going to say we're the safest place on the East Coast. You can't attack one another. It's physically impossible. You just can't do it. So, no one can hurt you.
But we can hurt ourselves.
Well, then I'd advise you to not hurt yourself. Okay, come on. I'm needing specifically lavender, rosemary, yarrow root, maybe a bit of mugwort. We really need to get a kind of... I'm looking to create like sort of a mud texture. Like one of my like exfoliant creams, which you can buy on campus. It's not the time. I'm looking to get a mask to heal her burns, so while she recovers, she's doing a little better.
Sure.
Okay.
Willow's
appreciate you
already
both doing
collected
this.
like several of the things that she said. It's just like
This is
already.
how we zoom out. You all are spending your afternoon studying with Professor Kale, which is going to give its own little reward that I will tell you guys off stream. About an hour later, so we're talking about 9:30 in the morning. Philly, as you... How do you think you slept last night, by the way?
Thank you for asking.
You're welcome.
I think Philly almost immediately when he got home pushed his bed aside and took out a few candles, lit a few candles, and put some salt down on the bare wood to make like 90% of the sigil. Not all of it, just like 90%.
Okay. That's it?
And then sleeps next to it. And then when he wakes up in the morning, he destroys it.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
Probably not before
okay,
9:30.
let's make this fun. Could you please make a resilience, because I don't think we've ever done one of these, resilience non-combat check, please.
Okay. 15.
Oh, damn, you're rolling really well today. Yeah. You wake up and you do get rid of it.
Right. Kind of move my bed back over. My room is sparse. There's like nothing on any of the shelves. There's like a backpack that has some books in it on the chair. But other than that, literally nothing. No bed sheets. Nothing.
Do you think you go back to sleep after you...
Yeah.
Okay. So whenever you do manage to get back to sleep, you kind of tossing and turning for about an hour. And it's at about like at this time that I said, around 9:30, 9:45, that there is suddenly a figure standing above your bed, a ghostly apparition of Professor Agatha Harkness.
Okay.
This room depresses me.
This has to be some sort of violation of student law. Right?
Maybe. No, I'm the professor. No, actually, I am the professor. I can go wherever I want. Especially since I don't have to go through walls. Philly.
Yes.
We need you to come with us.
Why?
Oh, let me rack my brain and think about why. A girl lit herself on fire last night. I don't know if you heard about this.
Do you still have a brain even though you're a ghost?
Let me check. She like reaches into her head and like pulls out like a spectral brain. How about that?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes, there was a girl who probably died or whatever. I just kind of saw it. I was nearby. Is that why?
Yes, and that's exactly why. I would like you to come with me.
Okay. I didn't see anything. Does that mean I don't have to come?
No. See, I've been doing some thinking about our last conversation before you apparently stopped showing up to class. I'm sorry if I was at fault for that, by the way.
You were. You're very rude.
I'm sorry. It's just my passion for education sometimes can get in the way of my compassionate nature. But if you want to just stay here in this thrilling, lively space that you've cultivated for yourself and not help one of the students whose life is on the balance, I could tell the professor, or excuse me, the headmaster, that you're unwilling to cooperate. Letting another student die, that's pretty ambitious. Wouldn't have put it past you. No.
Philly, do I want to do this or not?
Oh no.
He pulls out his like notebook.
Okay.
And shows her the sigil. Do you know what this is?
Oh.
Where did you find this?
I'll tell you if you tell me what it is.
She looks at you and kind of smiles a little bit. You are so much more interesting than you give yourself credit for, Philly. Let me look. It's clearly demonic. It's old. No, I don't recognize it off the top of my head.
All right. I'll come with you.
Where did you find that?
Under my bed. I point to like some candles that were set up but have been like pushed aside.
You're telling me this is a spell that you were attempting, unsupervised.
Yeah.
Philly, honestly, my respect for you is up and down today. I really don't even know where to start.
Okay. I assume it was down to begin with, so I guess we're.
But then it was up, and now it's down again. But hey, it's still early, so let's crack on. Follow me.
You know, when you barge into someone's dorm room, it's very unsettling, and I just feel like you should knock first.
Okay, I'll take that note. I find that putting demonic symbols under someone's bed is also unsettling, and you should probably tell a professor first.
I did tell a professor.
Okay, telling a professor after the fact is not exactly the same as telling a professor before the fact. That's how time works.
Okay, next time I make a demonic sigil under my bed, I'll tell you first.
I doubt that, but I'm intrigued. Follow me. She kind of ushers you across campus, heading towards the student hospital. You are marched right through. There is a kind of a large A large space that has like various beds. There's about space for about 8 beds. They're all kind of separated by curtains. She takes you to the very far end of this room. It has really high ceilings. It looks like one of the older parts of the campus itself. And you can hear some speaking, some mumbling as you round the corner, and you see rather pretty intense sight of Mackenzie, who is unconscious in the bed. Burns are covering much of her body. They still look very fresh. Dr. Strange is there. He seems to be working some kind of enchantment. He looks tired, like he hasn't slept. Agatha, what is this? Philly. Hi. Philly, he says, looking to Agatha. Yes, Mr. Philly here believes that he is the, what's the correct terminology that I'm looking for here? Spawn, vessel, servant, me and meager. He says that he has the power of, he can wield chaos magic.
I can.
Strange looks at you, looks at Agatha. Billy, you've never brought this up before.
Not to you.
All right. Billy, would you mind coming here for just a moment, please? Ushers you to stand like on the opposite side of the bed.
Okay, I kind of meander over like I'm bored.
Okay. Phil, I'm going to instruct you very carefully and need you to do exactly what I say. All right?
Or what?
Or Mackenzie could be like this for a long time.
Okay.
All right. And he kind of shows you how to. It's very particular. This is sorcery, so it's very particular hand motions and like somatic things. If you truly have been cursed by Chthon, this should alleviate some of her symptoms. We believe that she has chthonic poisoning. It's a rare side effect of being exposed directly to chaos magic. The mortal body can't usually take that kind of power, so it eats them up from the inside out. We've managed to contain it so far, but someone who can wield chaos magic should be able to siphon some of this out of her. It won't necessarily cure her, but it would be a nice first step. So,
Does this mean I pass my classes?
son, I'm afraid you'd have to show up for that first. And I'd advise you to start. My wife is not happy.
Your wife is very cool.
Yes, very.
Well, very interesting. I knew that I would be direly needed someday, so I'm glad that it's come to this.
He smiles. It's good to see you having an active role now, Philly. Really.
All right.
He continues starting to perform the spell. You are doing as you say. As he finishes the incantation, there is a pause, and nothing happens. Yes. Well, that's as I thought.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Okay.
Billy, I don't know where you believe to have your powers, but they're not chthonic in nature. You don't wield chaos magic.
Dr. Strange, you're wrong.
Okay. Professor Harkness, would you sit down and maybe have a conversation with Philly here? I need to keep Mackenzie here stable. Philly, I do appreciate you coming here. You might want to start attending classes. Not only for your academic sake, but to learn exactly what you're capable of.
Well, if I'm not capable of chaos magic, like you say, then it's a waste of me even being here. What else do I have?
You can tell that he's like trying to keep his attention both on the spell that's keeping her stable and you as well. Really, just because you're not practicing magic at the absolute highest, most impossible level doesn't mean that you're without worth.
Okay, well, it's easy for you to say you're like super powerful. And
I am.
Turn away and walk away.
He's trying to say something after you, but you walking away. Well, that went just... Well, how do you think that went? Agatha says as she's following you.
I think he's wrong. Of course I have chaos magic.
Right.
What do you think?
How did you arrive at that, by the way?
I've spent many years communicating to Cthon. Is that not enough?
No, I'm sure you've spent many years communicating with someone that calls themselves Cthon. You see, I'm going to give you a little history lesson. Isn't that appropriate? How fun. So, I'm going to break this down to be really easy. Universe is created. Boom. Bang! Magic everywhere. Magic forms itself into this convoluted, not convoluted, what's the word I'm looking for? The personification of magic itself. If you remembered from last class, the Demiurge. Demiurge seeds our planet with magic and life and all wonderful, terrible things. One of those terrible things being the elder god Cthon. Cthon ushers in chaos magic. Primordial, the oldest form of magic there is. Before he is banished back into his own plane, he creates something called the Darkhold. The Darkhold is his own text, spell of every possible imagining of his twisted, dark mind. That book has been sought after, well, ever since human beings had an ambition, I suppose you could say. The thing is, that magic, the magic to rewrite reality as you see fit, to make anything and everything wonderful and terrible happen, has an incredible cost. If you wield it, it costs you something. You might have heard all magic has a price. Most people cannot even read the pages of the Darkhold. His magic, reading a spell of chaos magic, can drive the average magic user utterly insane. Cause them to do incredibly out of character things before they burn up.
But what if you don't care about the negative effects?
Magic doesn't really care about your feelings.
But say you're only really after the chaos magic, and if you burn up, so be it.
Let me put it to you this way. Let's say you really love a tornado, and you don't exactly care if you get hurt. If you walk into the middle of one, you're still going to get swept away by it. You have no control over that. No one can wield it without a cost. No one. Especially not without the Darkhold. Unless you're somehow in possession of that. Tell me, are you in possession of a thousands and thousands of year old magical artifact?
I think you know the answer to that.
Oh, well, you seem to have all the answers today that completely contradict that and of mine and the Sorcerer Supreme.
Is all this going to be on the exam?
Some of what I said earlier, yes, actually, will be on the exam, but this part, no. Billy, to wield chaos magic without wielding the Darkhold itself is a myth.
Okay, if I'm not talking to Cthon, who am I talking to? Can you help me figure it out?
Oh, I absolutely can. We cut from this back to the dorms. Ophelia and Jude, you wake up at some point, and you are the only ones in the space.
Go make coffee.
You awoke. There is a note that is nearby you from Polly.
Oh. Oh, that's very sweet. She like goes to toss it somewhere and then like tucks it into her cloak actually, and then goes to make coffee or get ready.
Jude goes to the bathroom, and I think he slept pretty poorly for most of the night, and then like slept decently in the early morning hours. So he's a little tired, and I think he's gonna go to the bathroom, and he's gonna splash some water on his face, and he's gonna look in the mirror at his reflection, and he's just gonna say, "Are you there?"
Seems like your regular old reflection.
Go out.
Tell me, when you had gone to the bathroom, did you say that like you would? Did you like take a shower beforehand? You just kind of like.
Just went in there and splashed the water on his face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, everything looks normal.
Hate this.
Should have taken a shower.
I hate this.
I mean, he's a young man on a weekend morning. He's not worrying about showering right away. Yeah, he goes out and has some coffee. What a crazy first few weeks.
Yeah, it's not normally
Or first week.
this crazy. It feels like a lot of weeks.
Yeah.
It's not normally this crazy. At least it wasn't last year.
Did Mackenzie ever like talk about like, I don't know, like seeing things or anything when you're coming, like weird like reflections or weird things and memory or stuff like that? I don't know.
She was pretty quiet actually. She was sort of the definition of a wallflower, so she didn't open up a ton
Right.
about reflections or memories. Do you know anyone who has reflections or
Well,
memories?
I had like a weird moment where I thought I saw my reflection do something like weird a few days ago.
Shit. Really?
Yeah,
Weird.
I
how?
was like, I was just kind of like looking at the reflection, and it started like smiling, but I
That's
wasn't
fucked up.
smiling. Yeah, it must have just been a bad dream. You know, those first few days were such a blur.
Yeah. Has that happened before?
Weird things happen to me sometimes. Where do you get your magic from? If you don't mind me asking.
I guess I still don't really know. I'm a junior, but I wasn't here all 3 years.
Oh,
That makes
Okay.
sense.
yeah, you're transfer.
I transferred, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of all over the place. I feel like everyone has one solid thing that they do, and my hours,
didn't-
if you will, don't seem to align to one thing cleanly.
Yeah.
So,
You didn't like talk to anybody.
talk to anybody?
Like no one no one like gave them to you.
Not that I remember, no.
Yeah. Because that happens to some people.
Right.
Ophelia,
Yes.
I'm a little scared.
I think we're all a little scared.
I'm scared I'm gonna catch myself on fire.
Well, I mean, I know that you, like, saw... I'm telling you that that's not normal. Like, what happened is not normal. I know that it's scary.
I know, but I
that
like
it's
I like
impressionable,
fire
I know-
magic and like I said, I'm pretty good with fire and you know that's like a thing with me and
Yeah, elemental magic is really chaotic, and that's not... I mean... I know a water mage who, like, completely...
No,
almost
I'm not
drowned
an elemental
someone.
magic. It's just kind of like that's just kind of how he gave it to me. That's just kind of like what it manifests as. Like that's just what it is. And but like I don't know if he has issues with me or what, or if he was talking to her. Like if he was talking to her, I mean maybe she went crazy.
Hey, Jude.
I hate it when people say that.
Beatles song.
Yeah, I actually don't hate it when people say that. That's just a good bit that I do.
It's gonna be okay, Jude. Whatever your magic comes from, it doesn't scare me. I know it's scary for you right now, but you're in the right place to figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the mirror thing is weird. You might want to find someone to tell about.
Yeah, I think that's why I want to talk to the professor, you know.
Yeah,
Hellstrom.
I think finding a professor you trust is really important. They
Well-
know way more than we do. It's kind of the whole point.
Yeah. Is there a way to talk to them like on weekends or
Michael. I'm assuming yes. Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
Yeah,
they're
they-
around, right?
Yeah,
So, like,
they're around.
Yeah. I mean, people have weird shit happen to them all the time. It's not exactly a normal student.
You have to
body,
like,
so-
I would say, voice of the DM here. You would have to like, they don't have like designated office hours necessarily, but you, if you wanted to like hunt them down on campus, they would be around.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I want to go try to find Professor
Hellstrom.
Hellstrom. Yeah.
Go for it.
Okay. Yeah. What
But
about
I know where Professor Hellstrom usually is, because I could direct him maybe to like a starting place.
You would know that like, you would know there's like a separate building where like a lot of the professors have like
I
their
would like
own.
describe where that
Yeah.
place is. Like start
yeah.
there. You know, if they're not there, then
What about
it's
you?
very
Be some-
likely
yeah.
someone saw him. Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Everybody else seems to be gone already today. I don't know. Are you okay
Yeah,
being
I don't
alone?
know. Yeah, I might need it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Good luck.
Thanks. And don't forget, it's the 21st century. Wait. I was about to say, hold on. Sorry, I can't remember, Michael. Is there something that stops us from using our phones here?
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. So yeah, he says, and hey, don't forget, it's the 21st century, so just text me if you need anything, okay?
I prefer carrier pigeon, but
Yeah, sometimes people here, I feel like they forget. He just kind of anything leaves. He's gonna go hunt down Professor Hellstrom.
Okay. You go leave to track down Professor Hellstrom. We cut to we are back in the classroom of Professor Agatha. It is there are no lights on at the moment. But there's the only light is coming in from the natural lighting coming in from outside. She has you, Philly, sitting down on the floor. Some desks have been cleared out. Now, I'm not normally one to diminish my own capabilities. However, seeing as I'm not exactly alive, my magic isn't exactly at its highest. So, what that means for you is I need you to stand incredibly still. Don't be sassy with me.
Stop myself.
You're learning. Positive. Now, relax. Open your mind. And don't flinch. And she reaches her ghostly hand into the center of your forehead. Her eyes go totally white, and she starts mumbling some kind of incantation. This is magic called... Oh, goodness. Hold on. Oh, God, if I had an actual... Oh! No, I don't have time to... I was like, I have an actual comic in front of me that would tell me what it is, but I can't. Hold, just hold. Do. I don't know what... I don't have time to look up what this is called. I'm sorry. Something Mancy. I don't remember, and I can't figure it out right now. I don't want to...
Wait, is it time magic? Is it time magic, or is it Dunamancy, Chronomancy?
It's like thought magic. There was something in an issue of Sorcerer Supreme that I read 2 months ago, and I was like, that specific spell, but
Neuromancy.
No, it starts with a T. Like thiomancy.
Thyroidmancy.
Issue 3, everybody. It was a banger and a half. But anyway, basically what's happening is it's thought magic, essentially the magic form of telepathy. As her hand withdraws from the center of your brain, it looks like a stack of almost... Not a stack, excuse me, like a film strip, almost, of thoughts slide out of your head. Each frame is a very particular memory. You can see images of you young, with your family, going to school, and she's just like reaching in and just pulling this thought pattern out of your head, and she's examining it. Oh. This is all rather sad. Hold still. Still no talking. And she kind of keeps going, still mumbling incantations, and then she gets to a certain point. She stops. And Philly, you would see the face of what you had communicated with. She looks something like this. A masked figure, almost like a skull-like face.
My very best friend.
Yeah. So this is who you made a deal with. Philly, blink twice if this is who you made a deal with. Great, good. Can count to 2, everybody. Let's celebrate the little things.
I'm like shaking my head a little bit.
She reaches into the almost film strip and pulls out this image. She releases her other hand, and the sort of film strip goes back into your head. All right. Now, let's see who our little patron really is, shall we? She tosses this image up into the air, the spectral... It's like a projection is between you and Professor Harkness. It's stubborn. I'll tell you this, whoever your patron is does have interesting power. How long ago did you make this deal? You can talk now, by the way. Don't worry, you won't blow up.
Was that not talking requirement just something that was... Never mind.
Possibly.
I don't... Are you sure this is not Cthon?
Oh, I'm quite sure.
I mean, it's been a while we've been talking.
See, the thing about Cthon is he's not exactly chatty. He hasn't really been seen on this material plane in over a couple of decades, if rumors are true. Sort of did one last hurrah and then vanished. And unless you've been to Eastern Europe, I highly doubt that you ran into him. Have you?
Eastern Europe?
Yes.
No.
There is something there. She goes back and she pulls up, she kind of summons again from your thoughts the moment of you making this deal. Runic magic. I can work with this. She twists her hands, kind of almost combining the two thoughts. Wherever you are, show yourself. The visage kind of ripples as if it's fighting it. Philly, I need your help. I need you to concentrate very closely on the memory of you making this deal. Can you do that?
Do I have any choice?
Not if you want answers.
Nod.
Okay, make an ego check for me, please.
11.
Perfect. That's all you needed. Good. Oh, it's thrilling to see someone finally use their magic, I have to tell you. Good. She grasps your hand, and this energy, the rare times that you do use your magic, Philly, it's had this kind of red, deep red coloring to it. Oh. Well, this is all very complicated illusory magic. It's different. Something very rarely seen. Okay, well, you didn't exactly hit the jackpot, Philly, but you do have a really fascinating patron.
Are you going to tell me who it is or just stall?
We're waiting on them to tell us who they are. And at that moment, the mask of this figure fades away. You don't get a really good view. It's more of a silhouette, backlit. But you see a humanoid face, kind of long, slender features, pale skin, kind of medium length hair, humanoid hair, and a crown with two antlers that curve up. Oh dear. She smiles and looks at you. Philly, I do believe you've made a pact with the god of lies. How much do you know about the Norse pantheon?
Nothing.
Oh, we're going to have so much fun figuring this out. You seem to have made a deal with a god. And that's where we're going to end this week's session, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you to my players, the best players a GM could ask for. I say it every time, and I mean it every time. And as always, everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.